This is a Jmix exclusive.
The nickname Goatmouth, is that your nickname?
You know what? I think it was for all the engineers, but I think my Goatmouth meant something else. 'Cause most engineers, they got like a ponytail and a goatee, and I didn't have a ponytail. I just had this goatee, and a lot of times I wouldn't say anything. I just focused on the task at hand. I didn't see any reason to conversate or actually socialize outside of if I'm being asked a question. My thing was to stay focused because who was smoking a gang of weed? There's always liquor going around and stuff like that. I didn't indulge, until afterwards, but I didn't indulge while working. So it was like, oh man, you gotta remember where you at. You can't make any mistakes. You gotta stay focused. You gotta keep your eye on what's going on. So as far as Goatmouth, Pac used to call me that shit all the time, but in that environment, in that setting, I heard Dave being called Goatmouth because he had a goatee. I heard Mike being called Goatmouth. So I think it was, I want to say, it was considered a term of endearment. You know what I'm saying? It's like if they call you Goatmouth, you must, you must, they must like you or something like that.
Hard.
What?
You're hitting the mic hard.
Do it again, you Goatmouth.
All right. You want me to back off or you want to back off?
I'll back off.
I've been told that in some of these studio sessions that artists such as Tupac could have someone's ass beat pretty much for any reason. Is there truth to that?
A lot of truth to that. And that's one of my little stories. In fact, it is an incident that showed me a different side of Tupac Shakur. Because at first, I used to think that he was just a cocky dude, who, and because he's already a star. And when I say he was already a star, today we got so-and-so is an actor, and so-and-so is an actor, and so-and-so is an actor. Before I knew of the Tupac Shakur, the rapper, I saw him on the big screen. So, he's a big dude. Okay, so I'm in the studio, and we're at Can-Am Studio A up front, and Studio A was structured in such a way to where it seemed like the console was on a stage, okay? And I told you about these unsigned artists, sometimes even individuals who came with an artist or who came to the studio, let's say attending another session. They would come on up to Studio A because Tupac is in there and they want to see Tupac. Well, there was one time when this kid, I don't know his name, I don't know who he was or whatever, he came to the studio and he must have, I don't know what it was. This guy, Tupac asked him a question. He stopped the music because he didn't know who the guy was. He's in his session. And he's like, what are you doing here? Who are you? Who brought you here? Anybody know this guy? Why are you in my session? And the guy, I seen this guy drop down on his knees and say, please don't beat me up or whatever. And it was kind of sad because it was like, dude, what are you doing? Nobody thinking about nothing like that, but he brought it up. He grabbed Tupac's hand, kissed his ring, and I think that pissed him off. I think that actually pissed off Tupac, and basically what Tupac did was have like Mutah, Napoleon, he's like take him outside, and they kind of like started beating on this guy. This guy ran out of the studio, and I've never seen him since. But that was an incident to where I looked and I said, this guy, it's not that he don't have a heart. It's like, you know, he's compassionate in a way. He's compassionate, but this little kid is like, he seems like he's an idiot. All you have to do is answer some questions. Why are you dropping down and kissing this dude's hands like he's God or somebody, you know what I'm saying, or an emperor or something like that? So
This is a Jmix exclusive.
What up, shut up.